So another problem in relation to the previous problem, the plant manager allows for these delays and interruptions during the working day. So first, the personal time, 20 minutes per shift. Next, the maintenance and adjustment of equipment, 30 minutes per shift. And delays and bottlenecks, 20 minutes per shift. So we also have coffee breaks, twice per 8-hour shift. So 10 minutes each. What is the allowance as percent of job time? Okay. So we will get the allowance as percent of the total job time. So how do we solve this? So first, let's get the total allowance time. So here in the total allowance time, we will just sum all the given allowances, all the given allowance time. So first is 2 times 10, the coffee breaks. Times 20 plus 30 plus 20, the given in the tabular form in the problem. So 90, so the total is 90 minutes. Total allowance time is 90 minutes. Now, we will use the previous average time, right? The average time in the previous problem. Since this problem is related to the previous problem. So what is that? So the average is 8.81875. So that is the average in the previous problem. Now, we should convert, okay? What? We should convert the 8-hour shift because it is the given, no? We should convert that to minutes. To have a uniform unit of time. So we'll just multiply 8 hours by 60 minutes. So we have a total of 480 minutes of a shift. Now we will solve or answer these questions. How many times does the given task can be done? So how many times does the given task can be done? In the given available time. How do we get that? So we divide 480 minutes by the average time of the task that we got from the previous problem, which is 8.81875. So that is 54.4395. So 54 times. Okay? So we ignore the decimal values because we are just getting the number of times, okay, that the test can be done. 54 times. Now, you should answer the question, how many minutes in the given time of the shift? The employees work. Okay, so the productive time of the employees. So 8.81875 multiplied by 54 times we got from the previous calculation. So that is, so the productive time is 476.2125 minutes. Okay, so that is the productive time. Now, the question that we will going to solve is what is the allowance as, so this is the question, okay, in the problem. What is the allowance as a percent of job time? So we are now ready to answer that. So we have 90 minutes because that is the total allowance over the 476.2125 because that is the job time, okay? The productive time. So our answer is 0.188991 or 18.90%. Okay? So that is the answer here. 18.90%. So let's see if our answer is correct. So our answer is correct because the answer in this problem is nota or none of the above. Okay? Because there is no 18.90% here. Okay? So next problem. Having identified the allowance factor and added this to the normal time of the operation, what is the standard time considering that the worker has a performance rating of 125%? Okay, so take note of the added to the normal time. Okay, so that you can use the correct formula for standard time. So let's solve this problem. For the solution, we have the normal time equals to the average multiplied by the rating factor. So what is the average? Again, average time to do the task, 8.81875 from the previous problem. Times 1.25, the rating factor. So the normal time is 11.0234. Right? So the allowance factor based on job time. So this is where we use the right formula. Okay? Which is when the allowance factor is added to the normal time. So the standard time is equals to the normal time multiplied by 1 times the allowance factor. So standard time is equal to, what is the normal time? 11.0234 plus 1 plus what is the allowance factor? 0.18899. So the allowance factor that we got from the previous problem. So we have 13.1 minutes, the standard time. So let's see if our answer or our solution is correct. It should be letter A, 13.1. Okay, so our answer is correct. Okay, so now, next problem. The plant manager allows for these delays and interruptions during the working day. Coffee breaks, twice per 8-hour shift, 10 minutes each. So what is the allowance as percent of the shift? So same problem, but the question is different. We are asked here to get the allowance as percent of the shift. So how do we get that? So this solution for this problem is more simple or simpler than the previous problem. So we just divide 90, the total allowance time, with 8 times 60. We convert the 8-hour shift to minutes. Okay? So that is 18.75, converting to percentage 18.75. Okay? Because we are just getting the allowance as percent of the shift. So it should be letter A. Okay? You get it? Next, having identified the allowance factor as percentage of the shift, what is the standard time considering that the worker has a performance of 125%? Okay? Right, so this problem is related to the previous problems. Okay, so let's solve this. For the solution, let's analyze the problem. So based on the problem, we can say that the allowance factor is based on what? Based on the percent of work. So in other words, the allowance factor is what? Is added to what? To the total time. Okay, so when the allowance factor is added to the total time, what formula of standard time is to be used? So standard time is equal to NT. NT is the normal time over 1 minus allowance factor. So ST or standard time is equal to, how do we get normal time? We get the normal time by multiplying the average of the observed time, which is 8.81875 from the previous problem, times the what? The rating factor or performance rating, which is 1.25 over 1 minus 0.1875 that we got from the previous problem, the allowance factor. So it equals to 13.5673, or if we round up, 13.6. So let's see if our answer is correct. So our answer is correct. Okay. All right, so that's the first part of the review session for the work study and measurement. So see you on the next topic.